A royal arrival. Neymar's grand entrance in Riyadh. The footballing world watched in awe as Neymar Jr., the Brazilian superstar, embarked on a new chapter in his illustrious career. His destination, Al-Hilal, the Riyadh-based giants of Saudi Pro League. The transfer sent shockwaves across the globe, marking a seismic shift in the sports landscape. Neymar's arrival in Riyadh was nothing short of spectacular. He was greeted with a hero's welcome, the city adorned with his image, the air thick with anticipation. Al-Hilal fans, ecstatic about their prized acquisition, dreamt of a glorious era with Neymar at the helm. His signing was a statement of intent, a testament to Saudi Arabia's burgeoning footballing ambitions. Neymar, with his dazzling skills and unmatched showmanship, was expected to elevate the Saudi Pro League to new heights. The stage was set, the lights were brightest, and Neymar was ready to embrace his new kingdom. However, fate, as it often does, had other plans. Neymar's time in Riyadh would take an unexpected turn, leaving behind a trail of unfulfilled promises and unanswered questions. The injury curse strikes again. A season derailed. Neymar's stint at Al-Hilal began brightly. He showcased glimpses of his extraordinary talent, leaving fans and rivals alike in awe of his on-field prowess. Goals and assists flowed effortlessly, and it seemed like the Brazilian magician had found a new stage to enchant. But then, disaster struck. In a cruel twist of fate, Neymar succumbed to a recurring nemesis, a serious injury. The anterior cruciate ligament in his knee, a vulnerability that had plagued him before, gave way once more. The impact was immediate and devastating. Neymar, the linchpin around which Al-Hilal's aspirations revolved, was sidelined indefinitely. The injury cast a long shadow over his time in Riyadh, robbing him of the opportunity to truly leave his mark. His absence was sorely felt. Al-Hilal, deprived of their talisman's brilliance, struggled to maintain their early momentum. The dream of witnessing Neymar weave his magic week in, week out was shattered, leaving fans to ponder what might have been. Behind the curtain, unraveling the reasons for departure. Neymar's departure from Al-Hilal, while shocking in its suddenness, had been brewing beneath the surface. The ACL injury undoubtedly played a significant role, derailing his momentum and casting a shadow of uncertainty over his future. There were whispers, however, of other contributing factors. Rumors of discontent, of a disconnect between Neymar and the team's playing style began to circulate. Some speculated about his commitment to the project, suggesting that his heart yearned for a return to European football's grand stage. Others pointed to potential clashes with the club's hierarchy, differences in vision and direction that proved insurmountable. It was a complex web of factors, a confluence of events that ultimately led to the premature end of Neymar's Saudi Arabian adventure. Whatever the truth, one thing remained clear. Neymar's time in Riyadh had reached an impasse. The dream, once so vividly painted, had faded. It was time for both parties to move on, to seek new horizons. Section 4, The Prodigal Son's Return, Santos FC awaits. Neymar's future became the subject of intense speculation. Where would the Brazilian maestro ply his trade next? Rumors swirled, linking him with a host of top clubs across Europe. Yet one destination held a particular allure, a place where it all began, Santos FC. The Brazilian club where Neymar first rose to prominence became a beacon of hope for both player and fans. A return to his roots, to the place where his legend was born, held an undeniable romanticism. It was a chance for redemption, for Neymar to rediscover his joy and rekindle his love affair with the beautiful game. The prospect of Neymar donning the iconic white shirt of Santos once more sent shivers down the spines of fans worldwide. It was a tantalizing prospect, a storybook ending that seemed almost too good to be true. Could Santos, a club with a rich history but limited financial muscle, pull off the unthinkable? Only time would tell. Section 5, Saudi Arabia's footballing ambitions, a setback or a new dawn. Neymar's departure, while undoubtedly a blow to the Saudi Pro League, did not signal the end of their ambitious plans. The country, eager to establish itself as a global footballing force, remained committed to attracting top talent. The investment continued, with other high-profile players making their way to the Gulf state. The league's profile grew, attracting a wider audience and generating increased interest from around the world. Neymar's brief stint, though ultimately unsuccessful, had served a purpose. It had shone a spotlight on Saudi Arabia's footballing aspirations, showcasing the league's potential to attract some of the world's best players. Section 6. Neymar's next chapter, a crossroads in his career. Neymar's departure from Al-Hilal marked a crossroads in his career. The Brazilian, once considered the heir apparent to Messi and Ronaldo, found himself at a pivotal juncture. Injuries had taken their toll, and his time in Saudi Arabia had raised more questions than answers. Yet, at 31, Neymar still possessed the talent and time to write a compelling final chapter. A return to Europe, to a club capable of challenging for top honors, remained a possibility. Or perhaps, he would heed the call of his heart and return to Santos, seeking solace and rejuvenation in familiar surroundings. Whatever path he chose, one thing was certain: the world would be watching. Neymar's journey, full of twists and turns, was far from over. The stage was set for him to prove his doubters wrong, to remind everyone of his extraordinary gifts, and to etch his name even deeper into footballing history.